If you're looking for a video testimonial software, the goal is not just to collect a video from your customer. The real goal is simpler. You want to send one link, make it easy for your customer to record and approve the testimonial, and then show it on your website where future buyers can see it. In this video, I'll compare three of the best video testimonial software tools, which are Famewall, Storyprompt, and Boast. And by the end, you'll know which one actually fits your business. So when I compare the following video testimonial software tools, I'm not just looking at features. I'm looking at three simple things. First, is it easy to collect and store video testimonials? Second, is there an option to actually share the video for social proof? And third, how is the cost compared to the features offered? So with that clear, let's jump into the first testimonial tool, which is called Famewall. I'll start with Famewall because this is the tool which I, as a founder, actually built after having to face the same exact problems which I mentioned before. But the reason I built Famewall was because I wanted the testimonial collection process to be as simple as possible, especially for small businesses, creators, agencies, SaaS companies, and service businesses. With Famewall, the workflow is pretty straightforward. So once you log into Famewall, you will have a dashboard that looks like this. First, you create a wall inside Famewall using this particular option. So what is a wall? A wall is a project into which you can have testimonials with a specific collection page, widget, or wall of fame page. You can use one wall for a specific video testimonial campaign, say for the landing page, and then create another wall for the purpose of collecting UGC videos for running Facebook ads and so on. So inside the wall, you will have a tab that looks like this. Head over to the testimonial collection page tab. This is actually a standalone landing page link using which you can directly collect video testimonials from your customers. So there are a lot of customization options available for the testimonial collection page. You can customize the branding, you can choose to ask, and then you can choose a different title or language for your video testimonial collection page. So it actually supports multiple languages, not just English. Here you can ask simple questions. What problem did you face and how did your solution help solve the problem? And what your customers like the most about your solution? So you simply ask these three questions. Three questions hit the sweet spot of not asking too much and neither asking too little. Then you share this link with your customers. So the landing page link will look something like this. And here your customers can record a video testimonial by hitting record the video. And let me just show you how it works. And once your customer sees this video prompt, they can simply click on record and they can do retakes multiple ever times they want. And as you can see, the video limit starts and you can stop and submit the video. It appears inside the collected testimonials tab, and you'll also be receiving an email notification. So you can simply click add to wall and it gets added to your wall, which then you can finally choose to share using the widgets, wall of fame pages, and so on. You can also download the video to your local disk so that you can maintain it wherever you want. There's no platform risk of or being locked into this particular platform. And as for the collection page, you can also choose to of customizations like having your own personalized video recorded on the home page. You can also offer them incentives like having discount scratch card pop up so that they receive a discount code or referral bonus or something so that this incentivizes them to also record you and send a video testimonial. All this happens right within the product. You don't have to do anything more to set up. And also an interesting thing is your customers don't have to set up an account. They just have to record a video and send you a testimonial. Your customers don't need to go through the extra headache or complication. They just open the link, answer the questions, record, and even redo multiple takes they like, and then they upload and submit it. Your customer finds it easier, and you can also collect more testimonials this way. Famewall takes care of hosting and recording the videos. You can also trim the videos once you collect them. There's this option called trim here, and you can then choose to decide which parts to display on your public facing widgets or wall of fame pages and so on. And apart from this, if you already have existing video testimonials, you can also import them directly into Famewall. All you have to just click on add or import testimonial and then head over to the video testimonial section here and then upload your video and it gets uploaded directly into Famewall and imported inside here. Now it also makes it easier for you to import videos into the platform. And then we get to the part about displaying the video testimonials that you have received on specific widgets. So here is the testimonial widget. You have plenty of available widgets to display Famewall's video testimonials, such as this carousel widget or the grid widget, which as you see here. And then you have even the dual slider widgets, which give you a marquee slider on your landing page. So you have plenty of customization options like branding, changing the card color, rating, color, enabling pagination, and so much more, which you can all customize within this specific tab inside Famewall. And you also have different options for changing the appearance of how they appear on your website. So a widget is basically a section of Wall of Love which you can embed directly onto your website. So there's this embed code which you can copy, it integrates with 30 plus platforms, and then you can easily copy the embed code onto your particular platform. There are guides for all this. And then there's the Wall of Fame page over here. So the Wall of Fame page is a standalone page with social proof in one place. And then you can also have custom call to action and nav menu links. For example, you can link back to your service page or have a Calendly link so that your customers can book a meeting after they see the social proof. So here's how a Wall of Fame page looks like. And this is also fully customizable. And these are the interesting aspects about Famewall. And not just this, one more interesting thing is you don't have to just share the testimonials only on your website. You can also share them across social media. For example, there's this social sharing video where you can select a video testimonial and then it appears with all this waveform, as you can see. And this captures the attention of those who are visiting your profile on social media, and they in turn get curious to check out the video testimonial. So this is an interesting way to share video testimonials using Famewall as well. You can download the video and then upload it to your social media platforms. And there's the analytics, which helps you decide on how many people have viewed your widgets. And there's also the customer pulse insights, which help you understand your testimonials. And there's so much more you can do just within Famewall. There's also the option of brand pages where you can have different products and your offerings in just one page, like a link in bio. So other miscellaneous feature which you might find useful are the automation, such as Famewall also integrates with Zapier, Webhook, and Make.com. And then you have the API using which you can directly integrate Famewall programmatically to add testimonials and download them and so on. And then finally, you have the team members option as well, where you can add your own team members to help you manage, collect, and display testimonials. So Famewall is actually the best video testimonial software if you want a simple end-to-end testimonial system. You can collect testimonials, manage them in a single place using categories you see here, and then display them on a variety of platforms like your website, email newsletters, social media, and so on. All this happens while Famewall offers you a generous free plan and also a paid pricing plan, which starts from $11.99 per month. And there are a lot of options, like you have unlimited video testimonials from the professional plan onwards, and there's no monthly or yearly limit on Famewall. And not just videos, Famewall happens to support a lot of other platforms and video testimonials and also text and audio testimonials as well. So you're not just limited to video testimonials. So the decision line is you can choose Famewall if you happen to look to collect video testimonials, audio testimonials, and publish them on your website without making the process complicated. And you can also find a lot of different ways to share them on your website and social media. So that's about Famewall. Let's move on to the next tool. So the next tool is called Storyprompt. And Storyprompt is also focused on collecting video, text, and voice testimonials, but it focuses more on the video production part than sharing. So what makes it interesting is that you get things like prompts, filler word removal, music B-roll, and different aspect ratios. It gives you a complete set of tools for video production. So if your main problem is about having those videos look more polished, Storyprompt is strong. So let's take a look on how the Storyprompt dashboard looks like. So once you are inside Storyprompt, you have something called the workspace. So Storyprompt seems to allow you to configure multiple workspaces from their Pro plan onwards. So that's what we can see over here. And once we get inside Storyprompt, you have the option to create a custom video campaign. So this actually helps you customize the page, which we can see here. Let's click on configure. And as you can see here, Storyprompt 2 allows you to customize the video, but there are some limitations in how you can make the video collection page appear. For example, you don't have an option to add a custom personalized video on the home page. There is option for a thank you page, but there isn't option for adding a custom thank you video note like the one we saw on Famewall. And then there's the video production option, which allows you to add design, music, intro and outro, and titles and B-roll. So this is something interesting and a new feature, which Story Prompt stands out for. So let's look at a live Story Prompt page. And here you can record your reply, and it appears simple, and you can have your questions listed on the left side. But unlike Famewall, you'll have to write the questions down by yourself, as opposed to Famewall, which gives you a template to start with in case you are wondering about how you can get started. So that's about the video collection form. And let's just get back to how it appears. So once you get a video response, you can either send an email and then as a thank you note, and then you have the option to display them as a wall of love page. So with this, you have different widget options, and then you get an embed code link. So the story prompt only allows you to share using a wall of love page, as you can see here, which is also a specific landing page. But then there isn't an option to share them as widgets. So that's mostly about story prompt. And as you can see, there are limited options for sharing your videos. There aren't widget options or there aren't social videos options, and you can't easily share them across different platforms other than just showing them as a wall of love link. And coming back to the pricing, so Story Prompt has a yearly limit on the number of responses you can receive according to the video, text, or audio responses. And workspaces are allowed, and you can create more workspaces only from the Pro plan onwards. So you need to keep this in mind. So it's the paid plans start from $49 per month and go all the way up to $199 up per month. So the trade-off is if you want a simple testimonial video collection and display workflow, some of these production features might be more than what you need. Choose Story Prompt if you actually care more about the polished video output and guided recording, and you're okay paying more for the video production style features. So with this done, let's get to the next tool, which is called Boast. So Boast is actually another professional video testimonial software in the space. It helps you collect video testimonials using hosted forms or embedded forms. It also supports email, text message reminders, templates, approvals, and website embeds. The main thing to notice is with Boast, it feels more suited for businesses which want a structured testimonial and customer feedback testimonial. And also you have the budget for it. Keeping in mind the pricing plans are quite expensive as they start. And there's no free plan, but only a free trial to start. While both Story Prompt and had a generous free plan to get you started. So let's get inside Boast and see what it has to offer. So this you can see is the dashboard of Boast. So let's get to the collection forms. And here you can see the collection form link. Let me just open the collection form link over here. So yeah, as you can see, the Boast video collection page is pretty straightforward. But what I found compared to the other tools was that the experience was quite janky, and it also took me multiple times to upload a video from the camera option available here, because sometimes it was stuck with uploading and loading after I recorded the video. So that was one thing. But then I was able to record a video successfully, and let me just show you what happened. And then as you can see, this is a recorded video response over here. So just like that, you can also download the video or edit the video review after you collect it. There are a lot of options here to also add tags and then also send an email or change it to private, unlisted, and so on. And as for the sharing options, you have widgets within Boast. So you can actually share them as widgets on your website, where you can embed them into your website for a seamless experience. And this is also present in Famewall, as we saw before. But regarding the customization options, it is very limited, and you only have a few customization options. So it won't look native to your website experience, but you'll be able to embed the video onto your website. And what's interesting and both stands out is the sequences feature. So this allows you to send out automated feedback requesting for a video testimonial from your customer. So with Boast, you'll be able to send a drip email sequence just like this, and you can customize the options available here. You can also add your customers as contacts into Boast. So this helps you understand whether you need to use Boast for your requirements. So Boast is more suited if you have a professional team which needs fully automated feedback requests with limited customization options. So my final recommendation is this. Famewall is actually best for testimonial video collection and display without having any complicated setup, while also still using the most affordable features. And it also has an affordable pricing, which starts from $11.99 per month. And Storyprompt is actually best if you have a need for polished video testimonials. And the pricing too is pretty straightforward with a generous free plan as Famewall. So Boast is more suited for a more professional video feedback request experience. And you will also need to think about the budget in case you're trying to get started with Boast and later thinking of upgrading to the paid plan. So final things to note is that there are no restrictions in terms of the number of videos you record starting from the professional plan onwards on Famewall. While in Famewall, in the free plan, you have up to one video testimonial allowed, and then it actually allows you to collect even more video testimonials, but then it'll show you a paywall and display it normally after you upgrade to the standard or professional plan. There's the limit of 6 video testimonials in the standard plan, and in the professional plan, you have unlimited video testimonials. So there's no limit, and unlimited video testimonials, there are no monthly restrictions or yearly limits. So going to Storyprompt, you have option to collect video testimonials from the free and starter plan as well. So you have 15 responses in the free plan in total. But in starter onwards, you have a limit on the number of video responses you can receive. So there are about 100 responses on the starter plan per month. And on the pro and premium and so on, there are 200 responses per month and 400 responses per month respectively. Going back to Boast, you have number of videos starting from 50 responses on the basic plan to 150 on the team and the 500 responses on the premium plan. So I would recommend you to choose based on your own requirements and the workflow which suits you the best. Hope I gave you a clear, detailed breakdown of the different video testimonial softwares as we ranked Famewall, Storyprompt, and Boast. See you soon.